I don't. Here we go. We need the cat.
Cooking with Hayley. How are you, everyone?
You're doing great.
Today I'm with Hayley. Hi.
Hello.
And I'm with Maestro John Dixon in the keyboard, playing live for us. I'm doing wonderful, thank you.
Good.
Bernadette Brown doing the fun fact.
I am here.
And also the rating score. You got that on your cell phone, right?
Got it.
We all excited to know what are you cooking today, Hayley?
Tonight I'm going to be cooking kind of a staple dish that my mom used to cook growing up. It's Parmesan crusted snapper, because we're in Florida. We used to cook it with walleye when I was back in Wisconsin, because that's more of like a northern lake fish. But tonight we're going to be doing the same thing, but with snapper. And also a wild rice blend that is something super easy to whip up, especially for all those people who want a really tasty meal, but something that's not going to be labor intensive or time intensive. So let's get started. So the first thing I want to do is, just for time's sake, I started off by getting my rice ready. I just used an Uncle Ben's box rice, wild rice mix. I'm going to show you how you can kind of spice it up. It's a really easy way that you can add a lot of flavor to something that's really, really simple. But I'm going to go ahead and get started with my fish. So I just have some fillets of snapper. I really like snapper because it's a pretty mild fish, and they come in like really nice sized fillets, so it's really, really meaty. I guess it's filling. It's fulfilling, I guess I could say. It's pretty similar to walleye. I don't know. Have you ever had walleye before?
I've had walleye, and I'll tell you a funny fact about walleye, because I grew up in Pennsylvania, but near Lake Erie, where it's prevalent.
Yeah.
But I got to tell you a really cute fun fact about walleye.
Tell me, girl. Give it to me.
Absolutely hilarious. We all know on New Year's Eve where the big crystal ball falls before New Year's Eve comes in. Well, they actually have a huge walleye in Erie fall on New Year's Eve. Absolutely.
That's hilarious.
It's absolutely hilarious, yes.
I'm just going to wait
Thought
to
I'd share that.
Dip that in my oil. I'm just waiting for my oil to heat up so we can go ahead and pop these in. So the first step in doing this is I rinse these off really well, and then I pat them dry with just a paper towel. You always want to make sure you rinse your fish, and I feel like when you pat it dry, just make sure that it gets really nice and crispy. So I'm just going to keep doing that with these, and I'm going to coat them in that flour that also has some salt and pepper in it. But that's really not the star of the show. It's going to be when we start doing the coating. And I'm just lightly coating that with some flour. Have you ever had walleye, Dash?
No.
You haven't.
It's a lake fish. Yeah, they used to make this recipes at the restaurant that my mom and I used to work at. So that's kind of like where we got the idea from. My mom started saying, I want to cook this at home. So it became one of her staple dishes, which, in turn became one of my staple dishes. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just get those coated. I'm just gonna wipe this down real quick. Do we have any fun facts tonight?
Oh my golly, do we ever.
Yeah.
Since you are making fish and you are having rice with it, we have a little bit of fun facts about rice. It's been around for a long, long time,
Yeah.
as far back as 2500 BC.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. It began in China, how most of us think it did begin in China, but it's passed through India, through Greece, areas of the Mediterranean and so forth. But once it was in Europe, it kind of came to America here, to the New World, and it's just a really good staple. Rice is a great background for any kind of dish, but it's been around a long, long time than any other crop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna get 3 of those in there right now. Turn up the heat a little bit, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started on some of our additional fillings that we're gonna do in the rice. Oh, hey! What's going on?
There we go.
I have a replacement mixer this evening, Mr. Alex Rodriguez, who you can't see, but he's in the back. So
Well,
I get to come
welcome.
enjoy the show for
I
a
think
little bit.
this is nice. It's
I
nice to
know.
have another female over here.
Right?
Yeah, no offense, I didn't mean it.
Hopefully Kendall can hear me. Yes, okay, good. I didn't give him a
That's
sound
great.
check. I didn't want
That's
him back there
super.
freaking out.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go ahead and start chopping some onion.
Is that thing behaving for you?
Yeah, we're here. We're here. So yeah, just not getting any.
So who's tuned in
We're
tonight?
just along here.
I know.
Do we have any comments so far? We'd love
I
to
don't
hear
quite
from you
yet,
guys.
but let's see. Well,
I
actually,
can follow too.
Jenny is here and
Jenny?
Jorge's here.
Oh.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Yes, one of her dishes. I was
Hi,
talking to her this
Mom.
past week, and I was like, what should I make this week? And she's always got great ideas to remind me of all the great
Yeah.
dishes she cooked growing up. So let me know, what's your favorite recipe your mom used to cook when you were growing up? What was yours, Paula? Did your mom have like a signature dish?
Yeah, she had several different ones that she made, but one of them doesn't have a very fun name. It's just chicken balls. It's just like chicken balls. It's not actual chicken balls. It's strips of chicken rolled up into a ball with cheese.
Oh, that actually sounds. It was so funny. I was having a
Okay.
conversation with
Cheesy
one of
chicken
my.
balls. That's
Oh my god.
Oh,
With
my
one of my
gosh.
best friends, and we were talking about. She's actually from Wisconsin as well as me, and we were like, there is something about being from the Midwest and a casserole, and I
Oh, yes.
hate
No,
casseroles.
seriously. Yes.
And I don't know if it's because I was around it so much, but like it's just, I don't know. I'm not a casserole fan, but if you're a casserole fan, let me know.
Well, now they call them meal bowls instead of casseroles. So everything is in one
It's
bowl.
ridiculous.
Well,
Meal bowls? Okay, sure.
meal bowls instead of casseroles. So
That's a little weird.
it's that's
That means
generationally.
people don't like it, and they had to change the name.
That's exactly what it means. That's right.
What about you, Bernadette? I know you come from an Italian background.
Oh, do I ever?
Did you have like a dish that your mom used to cook that you just like adore?
Oh my God, I can't even think of one because all of it was fabulous because it was all homemade Italian food.
Heck yeah, I would have loved to grow up
I
in
can't pick one because it was all so wonderful, but we loved the lasagna because it really only lasted one day, come to think of it. I was going to say it lasted a long time, but it didn't. Too many to even choose one. It was all, I grew up with wonderful food, so
Yeah.
I was very blessed, so yeah, it was all good.
What about you, Dash?
My favorite dish?
What was did your mom have or anybody in your family make a signature dish that you just
Put
love?
that down there. Just put that there.
Gumbo.
Oh, nice.
See, my mother's from Louisiana.
Oh, really?
Brought up on a lot of Cajun food.
Okay, so do you like it? So what kind of hot sauce do you like?
From St. Martin.
Because I know if you're family from Louisiana, you guys are real particular about your hot
just said
sauces.
Because most of it really comes from there.
That's pretty fun.
It's either going to have Avery Island, St. Martinville, or New Iberia.
Let me know, what's your favorite hot sauce in the comments below for our viewers. It's funny because it changes from each region.
Exactly. You never know. And I would like to ask everyone, if you have cooked fish, what is your favorite fish to cook? We'd love to hear about that.
You know, I'm such a shrimp person. Like, I keep a huge bag from Costco at home. I love shrimp.
I do too.
Love mahi-mahi.
Yes.
Sushi.
Yes.
All right, and I'm just shredding some carrot because we're gonna do some like carrots, onions, spinach, and our Mediterranean rice blend. So I'm just gonna keep on shredding away.
And what are you shredding over there, Hayley?
Carrot.
Okay.
And I like to use just like the regular whole carrots. I like to peel them. I feel like they have a lot more flavor than if you buy the like pre-bagged ones.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like they taste weird. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like the closer you can get your ingredients to being like fresh and natural, the
Absolutely.
better everything tastes.
Well,
so.
the more nutrients probably are in it still.
Exactly.
Right.
Yep.
Is there any vegetable you would never shred?
I would never shred.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like
That's a good question.
I feel like you can really you can shred zucchini and you can make zucchini bread. You can
I've
shred
done that.
potatoes. You can shred, I'm trying to think, Brussels sprouts, like a shaved Brussels sprout salad.
Absolutely.
I mean, I don't know. Green beans you can't really shred.
No, sweet peas, carrots.
That'd be a little tough.
I would.
That'd be a little tough. It'd be hard to hold one.
Yeah.
I don't know that would work.
Cabbage, you can. Cabbage makes a good coleslaw.
Cabbage, that's right. Excellent coleslaw. Hayley, just so you know, you're at the 20-minute mark.
Alrighty.
So I'll just keep you up on that.
Yeah, and like I said, this dish isn't like super labor intensive, but it will take probably close to the 30 minutes.
Well, it's everything else that you're... Now, how long do you cook the fish on a whole?
So you want to pan sear and just cook it through. You don't want to overcook it though. Like, I'm not going to try to really brown it to say, because what I want to do is coat it in the panko and parmesan, and then we're going to pop that in the oven, bake it, and then like the last minute I'm going to broil it so it gets nice and crispy on top.
Oh, that
Do you
sounds
need me to
really
turn
good.
the oven on for you?
I already got it preheated.
No, you don't.
Oh my god, I tried to.
Oh, good.
Before, oh
This
my
is why
god.
Paul is here tonight.
This is live TV for
Live TV,
Oh
everyone.
my god, I put it on like 375 is good. Lord have
Live
mercy.
TV. Live TV and real humans.
I make
is great.
mistakes, okay?
Yeah.
But I got really close last week to getting to that not finishing, so
no, you're doing good. You know, I will tell you another little fun fact about cooking fish. A rule of thumb that my mom, it's always my mom, she gave me some. My mom went by the rule of a half a pound per person of fish is usually how we cooked it. So that's just a rule of thumb. It depends on how hungry everyone is, but that's how you can
and fish
figure
is
out.
kind of like lighter, so I feel like you can eat more of it than if you're like cooking like a steak or something like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some of these onions. Ooh, got that nice sizzle going. Gonna get all of this in there, and then I'm gonna add some fresh garlic to that.
It's nice having you on.
Oh, I feel like I'm on vacation.
I
It's fun.
know, this is kind of fun.
I'm normally stressing about what shot to put up.
Yeah, I kind of like this. This is nice having you along.
It's hard not to backseat edit those sitting.
I'm sure. Well, do you want to give any fun facts about pancakes?
No. I know that they're not for you.
No. Well, panko, as Hayley was mentioning, she's using panko
Yes.
breadcrumbs, and that's Panko, and it's a really crunchy breadcrumb, but it is lighter. It's made from a wheat bread, Japanese wheat bread, which is slowly dried, then shredded. So it really makes them crispy, but if you overdo it, they can turn a little soggy. So don't overdo it, but they actually
Exactly.
gives you that extra crisp and lightness. So that's what we're working. You can add something to the pancos if you want to just kind of, put a little bit of flavors into it, make them Southwest Italian style or garlicky, but it's good. Hi, Brianna. She's our camera person.
All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and then add some salt and pepper to this. So let's use onions, carrots, and then a little bit of salt and pepper with olive oil. And I'm about to take these nice fillets off just because they got a little bit golden, and that's exactly what you want them to look like. And then we're gonna go ahead and cook that last fillet, and we're gonna get started with the Parmesan and panko in just a minute.
So we're at 17 minutes, Haley.
All right.
So we're almost at the halfway mark already.
Scary.
Already. Wow. Goes fast when you're cooking.
It does go fast.
It does. We always want to thank John Dixon for our good music and our good tunes. It's always nice. Yeah.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right, and then I just want to give a quick check on how my rice is coming along. Looks good. All right, and then I want to go ahead and get my coating ready for what I'm going to do with the fish. So you want to use about equal parts of Parmesan to panko. There's a lot of Parmesan. But it's really the star of the dish, and it's what gives it that nice crunch with the panko. I just want to mix this up.
Don't
So,
forget to
in
give us the
terms
ratings.
of a Mother's Day coming up,
I know, I almost forgot.
what is the best advice your mom ever gave you?
Oh my golly. Honestly, something as simple that I remember all the time her telling me is just find your blessings every day.
That's a good one, yeah.
Honestly, that was her all over. Yeah.
What about you, Paula?
Well, along the same lines as you, I just remember my mom telling me one time that worry was ingratitude in advance. So that's always
Good one.
That is a good one.
Good one.
I feel like moms give the best advice.
Yeah.
Like,
What about you, Haley?
oh my gosh.
Jenny, come on, Jenny. What did you tell her?
I would have to say my mom, she taught me a lot about working hard. You know, she taught me a lot about being like humble and always wanting to, you know, work hard and you'll get a lot of places in life, I guess. So hers is mostly.
Great. Oh, that's
But I think that's something really about being from the Midwest is that work ethic.
Hard
I don't
work.
know.
That's right. Hard work up there all the time. All the time. Not that we don't work down here.
I was like, what are you
'Cause
trying
we're
to
working.
say?
Well,
But guess what that means? Yes, it's the halfway
Somebody
mark.
I know is coming to visit. How
Oh,
exciting.
yeah. Oh my goodness.
I wonder if he's going to be really mean with me sitting here.
Oh yeah, you're in a fire.
I'm sure he will be. Hi!
That was so nice. Yay.
So what's going on here?
I'm just getting ready to get my Mediterranean rice mixture together and do the second phase of our fish tonight.
Second phase.
Phase.
So your mom gave you this recipe, I'm sure.
Yes, she did. Hey, it's almost Mother's Day.
That's
Oh,
right.
yes.
Did your mom ever cook you anything? That's like your what's your favorite dish your mom cooks?
Bulmokwe.
Bombo what?
Right, exactly.
What is it?
Is that the one with pig's
Log,
feet?
fried, brain, tongues, and all of that goodies. So, yeah, Mother's Day, Jenny should come here and cook with you.
My mom, I know. I keep telling her she needs to come visit me.
Yeah, right?
Mom, I see you.
Come to the show.
Exactly. I told her when she comes.
Nice.
So, I'm gonna leave. But how are you gonna prepare? How are you gonna plate this?
So I'm gonna plate this on a bed of rice. I'm gonna put the fish on top, and then I'm gonna do like a nice smear of some homemade tartar sauce.
Are you gonna keep it minimalistic or gross?
Pretty minimalistic.
Sorry.
See ya.
Oh, bye.
I think his definition of the word gross is slightly different.
Oh, I think it's more than slightly.
All right, and we break. Right?
I believe so. I believe it is
all
Mr.
right.
Dash. Mr. John Dash's turn to take us into some music.
That's right, some tunes.
up at that time when you're on.
I know, isn't it? All right.
I almost want to do like retarded signals, just.
Wait a minute. What am I doing? Thank you. We're back.
Yes.
We're back. Alrighty. So I have that fish pan seared, and now we're gonna go ahead and coat it in our Parmesan and panko. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab. Where did my spatula go? I'll be grabbing.
Isn't it right on top of the towel?
Not this one.
Not that one. Do you need another one?
I got it.
Okay, because there might be a clean one in the dishwasher.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and just pick up this fish, and I just wanna coat it. Give it a nice little topping on both sides, and then I'm gonna top all of it with more.
Oh, see, she can't sit still.
No. That one is my kitchen.
That's right.
And I just did something like this. We need space. We don't have space.
It smells really great.
It always smells good in this kitchen.
Yes, it does. Remember what we always say about that.
Smell-o-vision!
Smell-o-vision. Don't forget to give us your ratings, everyone who is watching right now. Let's rate Hayley from 0 to 5, but I like to say 3 to 5.
So I'm gonna give a nice helping of this on top, because you know it's not all gonna stick, and we want it to be baked nice and crunchy. All right, so then I'm gonna go ahead and get my fish into the oven, and about the last couple minutes, I'm just gonna broil the top of that. All right. And now what I wanna do is just add, well, I'm gonna check on my rice to make sure that rice is completely cooked through.
Oh, that's right. I wanted to get you.
You've got 10 minutes.
And it actually looks like it just needs a little bit more time. It's looking a little bit watery. So I'm gonna go ahead and start on our tartar sauce and let this just reduce a little bit more.
Oh, it smells so good.
Okay,
Well, you got a rating of 4 right now, Miss Hayley.
from who?
A dear girl, her name is Brooke. So
Why
she
is it
gave
not
you
a
a 4. So we've got the first 4. I don't have that app anymore, but I can see what
Let's get some comments going. I
got
want to
some
hear
comments.
from
Well-
people.
Your mom is saying sweet basil for this recipe.
Yes, that's the restaurant we used to work at back in Plymouth, Wisconsin. If you're
That's
ever there, amazing food.
Thank
Haven't been
you.
able to find something as good in Tampa, honestly.
Do you want to know what rating that your mom gave you?
5.
Okay.
Of course she did.
Just thought you'd want to know.
It's her recipe. I would hope she'd give me a 5 for this. All right. So for our tartar sauce, it's a really simple recipe. Again, we're going to be starting with mayo, which I feel like I don't realize how much mayo is in stuff until I start cooking and I start making my own sauces, and I'm like,
Well, you saw the size of the jar that we have to buy.
exactly.
That gets repurchased every 2 or 3 months. It's horrifying to think about
It really is, because you really don't even realize.
I've
It's in
got
honey mustard. It's in everything.
Yeah.
it's in it. People don't realize that.
So I'm
I've
just
got
gonna
to
go.
welcome my cousin
We have
Vicky.
horseradish on the door.
Hey, Vicky.
Oh my gosh, Vicky's here. It was her anniversary today.
Well, happy
42
anniversary.
years, I think.
Dang, what's the secret?
My
Comment.
The secret is her wonderful husband.
All right, so I just added some pickle
love
relish,
it.
a little bit of mustard, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of lemon juice. And that's really all there is to tartar sauce. Are y'all a fan of tartar sauce?
It doesn't bother me.
Yeah, it's here and there.
And that's my favorite ingredient.
It's mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Who is it that doesn't like mayonnaise?
My
Favorite people. I don't
No,
know.
there's
my
someone
best
that
friend
was-
doesn't like mayo.
Oh, there's someone
Is
that
there
was
something
here.
wrong with them?
She just, I know, I'm like, how?
The pirate doesn't like mayonnaise. It was the pirate that doesn't like mayonnaise. Yes.
What do you like,
I used to have another friend that actually didn't like any condiments. Mayonnaise, ketchup, nothing.
All
Now
right.
that's different.
So now that I have that all whipped up, I'm gonna let this chill.
Okay, Ginny just gave you a 10.
Oh, go Jenny. Oh, this is getting a little bit toasty. So what I wanna do is go ahead and add my spinach. And you wanna add the spinach last because spinach cooks down so much that you really wanna make sure you don't add the spinach till the end. I'm just gonna add a little bit more oil and go in with that spinach. And you can add a lot of it
I
because,
just looked, we're at 6 minutes.
oh my God.
Yes, my dear.
All right.
Yes.
So I'm gonna start adding in that rice as well.
And they pulled you out of blue plates so that all your white colored stuff is
Oh, yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna start mixing this together. So this is just a wild rice blend. I mean, you can really do this with any kind of like, you can do quinoa, you can do rice, you can do whatever your heart desires, but it's just a really easy way to add some vegetables, add some nutrients, but also very, very quick and user friendly.
Oh my gosh, what? My cousin's asking me about this.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna add a little bit of lemon juice to this. And it already has seasoning, so I'm not gonna go ahead, I don't wanna over season it. So we're just gonna kinda let this all cook together. It looks so pretty too. I'm just gonna reduce that heat.
Here, 5 minutes.
All right, I'm
Oh,
gonna,
that looks so good. Wow.
and I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the broil. I'm gonna start my broil on that just to get it nice and crispy on the top. And I wanna start cutting up some lemon for plating purposes.
You've got 4 minutes to plate this beautiful
All right,
dish.
I know, I just gotta kinda let that fish cook. Like I said, this isn't a super labor intensive dish.
Right.
Just something that does take a little bit of time to cook.
Right. You've got this.
So, what are we cooking for Mother's Day? Are we getting taken out someplace? Are you taking your moms out?
Oh, no, my daughter and I are just gonna spend it together. Whatever we do, we do. We usually cook together.
Isn't that the best?
I love it. It's better than any restaurant.
Does your daughter cook?
Absolutely. Yeah. Of course.
Of course.
You know.
You know, I was just talking to my
Yeah.
mom about that. I'm like, it's such a great thing to have to like pass down.
Yeah, and just pass it down and know how to cook. I love it. Yeah, it's super.
All right. I
She
want
had no choice
no choice.
but to learn how to cook.
All right, so we got that tartar sauce. I'm trying to think if I have any last minute things I need to do.
It's your 3.5 minutes.
I know, I'm trying to leave that fish in there until the last minute.
Good. It all
Oh my
smells
God,
great.
it's turning out perfect. It needs like another half a minute.
Again, we're gonna give a shout out to John Dash Dixon for always giving us the wonderful tunes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. And of course to our master chef, or monster chef, monster chef,
Cute.
Vaughn Boulevard Reed. Yeah. He's a master monster chef. Don't say that 3 times.
Paula, where's the oven mitt? I can't find it.
We're underneath.
See, it's so helpful having her here.
3 minutes.
1 or 2?
One is fine. Awesome, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
It's a great camera angle, by the way, that you've been given a compliment.
Can we just talk about how beautiful this fish looks right now?
Gotta read the needs to wrap that refrigerator.
Turn
like
out
a road
perfection.
paste.
All right, so how many minutes do I have left?
Say yes.
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna start plating while the fish kind of rests and cools down a minute.
Stick around it. That'd be really funny.
Yes, Robbie. Okay. That'd be cool, like a road
I'm gonna go
paste.
ahead and
That's
take
cute.
this Mediterranean,
Oh,
what I like to
okay.
call Mediterranean rice blend, and start plating it. Who gave me the blue plate?
I wonder who.
I really like that.
You like it?
Very nice.
I'm gonna put a little lemon garnish.
The blue plate special.
Blue plate special.
The fish was light colored. The rice was light colored.
So that
Needs
looks really
contrast.
pretty. I think that's very good. Very decorative. Very
ahead and do
design oriented.
do like a nice little
Schmear.
schmear.
Yeah, it's a schmear.
That
One
word is
schmear.
just weird though.
It's a schmear.
Schmear is weird.
Okay, anyone else that wants to give us a rating, please do. We've got a couple of them now. Because she's got just a little over a minute.
A little bit over a minute. I just wanna wipe this
I
up.
think your mom just blew it away though with a 10.
Thanks, Jen. I just gotta
You've got a 4 and a 5 and a 10. So
a 4, a 5, and a 10.
speaking,
So pretty much.
basically
Yeah, I know,
speaking.
I'm like-
Yeah, really. You know,
Higher than what we have in the back.
I
on the
think
computer.
so. Yeah. That's great.
Think.
Okay, super. Well, Hayley, anytime now. You're at half a minute.
Oh, God.
And we're ready to go.
All right, so I'm gonna take
second.
this
Oh, you can turn it
nice, pretty piece of fish that is perfectly coated. I'm gonna put that over the rice.
Billion star rating.
Add a little bit more rice.
Higher than a 10.
Alrighty, I think that looks.
That looks.
Billion star rating.
You think
wanna
it
go
looks
higher
good?
than a
What'd you
10?
give me, Dash?
I would give you a 5
Alright.
plus.
Ring the bell.
Oh, Jorge.
5 plus.
Woohoo! We finished on time. Just barely, actually.
Yeah, I
You
know.
did good.
Blue plate, huh? Wow.
That was a suggestion of your beautiful wife.
Whoops.
What was that?
It's really good. What did you say, Dash? What was your rating today?
5.
What about you, Alex, editing in there? What do you think? They look great from here.
It looks big, you said?
Great.
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 Yeah, I think you got it today. Presentation 5.
That's
No
beautiful.
question asked.
Are you gonna dip it in the
That
sauce?
blue plate. It's the
Oh
blue
my God,
plate.
Eddie. Oh my gosh. You gotta meet your mom.
You will this fall.
She will be here, and
Yes.
she will be cooking with me one
That'll
day.
be
Delicious.
super.
This is delicious.
Oh, wow.
This is
I think
fire.
this is like his favorite dish
Yeah.
so far. I can tell by his
Absolutely.
reaction.
This is
Yes.
fire.
Wow, that's great. Done. It's a done deal.
Originality 5 too. Bernadette, what about you?
Oh, absolute 5. It smells it looks
Butter.
beautiful.
Of course, a 5.
Looks
See, she's
beautiful.
always the nice half.
Okay, Alex, the rating for this is a perfect 5.
Yes. Yes.
Alright, Hayley, go ahead and, close the show.
Alrighty, thank you so much to everybody who tuned in this week. We do appreciate every single one of you, and we hope that you go ahead and give us a thumbs up on time cooking. Make sure you give us suggestions about whatever kind of recipes you want to have, anything like that. Leave your phone number. We're going to be doing live calls next week again, so we want to hear from you. But thank you so much again for tuning in on Time Cooking with Hayley Schnell, Wednesdays at 10 p.m. We will see you next week. Thank you.
Bye. Good night.
I want to take a picture. I'm going to just trade this out real quick.